the personas that it needs to cater to, right? Obviously, there is various levels of people and various functions within the enterprise that are requesting and demanding for richer insights and guidance, especially, right? A single pane of glass philosophy is essentially the platform or the approach that you take is essentially needs to guide the person that is consuming the information and realize better outcomes for them and the organization as a whole. So whether it's the reps or the managers or even go-to-market functions across the company, right? Everybody has to have information that is tailored for them. And the where most tools today fall short is they only serve one set of the audience, whether it's the actual finance teams or the management layer, ignoring the bunch of reps, the underlying quota carrying sellers that actually are driving outcomes and moving deals forward. So this is where it needs to be persona driven and the democratization of the data, which is all data relevant to the business. Right? Like I was saying before, data is generated across multiple various functions. We need to be able to bring all of that together, whether it's the deals, whether it's forecasts, whether it's the activities, the call recordings, and the corresponding analysis of that, as well as even the reporting and dashboarding that any CRM system is able to offer, right? How do we thread all of this information together and provide rich analytics that ultimately help in decision making and driving value to our customers? Reps, they are great at pursuing deals, but we all know that they're not great at actually capturing the true state of the deal at any point in time in the CRM system, right? They only do it because their manager forces them to do that, right? And it becomes more of a, I'm doing it because he or she asked me to do it, right? So how do we put the onus back on this platform or the technology to make it easier for them to reflect what is really happening on the deal? And that is through nudges. We believe in the concept of nudges, right? It's nudging people to take action at the right time, either to realize better outcomes or to mitigate potential risk. Either of those outcomes are actually good because we know that the deal is moving forward. And it also helps with managers because they know that the right action is being taken. They're able to coach reps, guide them, and ensure that the behaviors that the best performing reps are doing are easily understood and being replicated across the rest of the organization to bring everybody to the same level. So that is where the information that we have is handy. A lot of tools that we have in the marketplace today work with only one CRM system, right? And that is actually where the silos get created because each CRM solution may have its own ecosystem of tools that are specific to that particular problem that they're trying to solve. As you mentioned, it's a one app solution that is causing those silos to be exacerbated and causing that problem that Amit was referring to, which is the vortex that we was talking about before, right? Now, as we know, upsells and renewals are key to any subscription business, right? What does a single pane of glass do differently from those other solutions is to be able to ingest data from any other system and understand what is specifically happening, like what has happened in the past and how does it affect the present and the future, right? That is where the time series element comes into the picture. Without understanding what has happened in the past and what is the likelihood of a particular deal closing in on time or in the expected manner, right? It's very difficult to predict what's going to happen in the future, right? So you need to look at the past in order to be able to predict the future with a high degree of accuracy. And the way we do that is we need to look at advanced NLP, machine learning, and AI techniques in order for us to ensure that we have the right information and intelligence being generated